Welcome everybody to what will probably be the last couple parts of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. And we will start the final world, I believe, is where we should be. And with that, we shall continue. Yep, we can now go to the final world, which we shall do. Now, it's been a little while. It's been maybe a couple weeks since I recorded the last parts of Kingdom Hearts, and since then my computer is messed up, and I had to re-download a bunch of stuff. I had to reconfigure a couple things, all that jazz, but everything should be in order now, and I should be able to do said things properly. And now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and keep talking about I know I've been calling this a speed run, and I know I did mention this before, that I'm just trying to get that trophy for under 15 hours, but I've noticed that I've been doing this a bit unprofessionally, and it's not supposed to be like a professional speedrun. I didn't mean for that. So I'm just want to clear up now, because I started thinking about this. There's no way I will be able to... I'm pretty sure that this version of the game only gives you a statistics page if you beat Proud mode, Final Mix Proud. So there's no way I can be able to tell the exact amount of time it took me to beat the game from the last save point to the end of the credits, which means I'm gonna have to do some guesswork dependent on how long the video is. And I know professionally that's not something that you should ever have to do. I don't know exactly how speedruns are usually done, but there's probably some kind of timer, and they're usually all done in one go, I guess. But as you've probably, you know, I've done this in multiple parts, multiple recording segments. And I guess the main thing is that it's not a professional speedrun, and it should not be taken as such. And that's pretty much all I have to say on this subject. If it makes anyone angry, or if they start calling me out for not doing it properly, well, I've made my point. This was only for the trophy, or a couple trophies at that point. But here we are, the final world, and hopefully I can skip these cutscenes. Oh wait, no cutscenes yet, because I know the last part. Oh, good, I can skip. Good. Okay, I'm not going to be opening all these treasure chests because I don't need them, and they cause unnecessary fights. Not unlike this one. In this area, there are a bunch of treasure chests and invisible walls, and the platforms that the treasure chests show up on should point you to where the places you can walk are. And that's generally what you follow in this area, is you follow the way the treasure chests point. And I will be doing that because, that's the best way to do it. But you usually open the treasure chests, and I'm not going to do that because I don't need to. Now, as you can tell, these are some difficult enemies. And I am out of practice because I haven't played in a while. I don't remember exactly how to do all this stuff. Yep. Boom. So, I guess I'm probably going to die a couple times. Or, probably not die, but, get close. And this is going to take a while. Because it's a big area and there are a bunch of fights you have to do. And you actually even have to fight Behemoth again. Oh, excuse me. So, you guys can't fight this guy on your own? What's wrong with you? I guess I may be a bit underleveled. Or underpowered, I suppose, considering I haven't changed the equipment because I'm not allowed to, but you know. That's no excuse for you guys sucking so hard, you understand? But no. Yeah. So the triangles on the ground point to where you should be walking. There is a full map that I know of that shows the walls. And there are a couple shortcuts you can take, but I guess the easiest way to do this would be to not open any of the treasure chests because a few of them lead to fights as well as treasure. Mostly, every once in a while. It's just, I don't know if it's random or not. I think the same ones will usually have the same fights in them, as well as these two that I've gotten into already being mandatory when you pass through this area. But as well, if you stand still, or I guess if you're unlucky, you can walk into some of those falling orbs, and that will cause a fight as well. So that's bad. You don't want that to happen. And this is a really annoying area because of this. The rest of the stage is not like this, fortunately. That is to say, it's more of a regular level, but there's no, like... It's not like the other levels we've run into so far where you go from one point to one area to another area, back to that area, you know. It's not like that. This is pretty much a linear platforming kind of level. There's no backtracking or anything, usually. And that's okay, I like that. I'm glad, because I don't want to take too much longer to do this. Although, Jesus, I probably should have grinded at some point, because I am dying because I'm fighting one-on-one with these guys. They're 1-on-4, and they're owning me. Yeah, this does not bode well for the rest of this game. Excuse me. I noticed now I can give my partners items, and I probably should do that, considering, but I don't actually have that many items to begin with. Which is unfortunate. Everything about the situation is unfortunate. Die already. Oh, did he just bring another one to life? That asshole. I didn't know they could do that. I don't think they could do that in the original game. That's awful, actually. I don't like that at all. They seem to be weaker, though, which is nice. I got my health boost. That's kind of cool. I need to give my partners items, definitely, now. Sora, I've actually got items for Sora. No. Yeah, this is not a good thing. Well, that's great. So much for that idea. I guess we'll run straight into the Nexus then. There aren't very many save points in this world. I think there's... Actually, there's a couple. There's 3 I can think of, and one that is, what's it called? One that will disappear after a while. Or, you know, it's... yeah. It won't always be there. Okay. Now, this is a behemoth again. The only difference with this one is that he has less health. And that's a good difference considering that the last one took way too long. But this one will also take a while. Because it's Behemoth, and Behemoth is fucking annoying. Oh, wow, sliding dash. I haven't seen that in a while. He's already killed Donald and Goofy, which is fucking brilliant. I wish he would stop doing that. Hit him with this a couple. Completely fail at that. There's not very much room to run away from that attack in this area, by the way. Oh. Why do you gotta be such a bitch? Such an annoying bitch at that. I guess what you could do is, if you have Leaf Bracer equipped, you could use Cure, and that would negate the damage, but that's... I guess, unless you needed the Cure, I guess it wouldn't really help at all. I probably definitely should have grinded. Yep. This is a fucking annoying fight. I think you might be able to block those with guard, but I don't know. I don't even know if it would help you at all. Because, you know, most enemy projectiles you block back in it will do, like, tech point damage to actually hitting them, but I don't know if you can, you know... Yeah. So... God, I hate Behemoth because it takes so long to fight. And there's not much to say about it either. Because it's the same fight we fought already. It's not new or anything. I did too early. I don't know if he's stronger or not, but he has much less health, which is I'm thankful about. He doesn't seem to want to do that charging attack either. That will still hit you even if you're up here, apparently. No, please die. He's not gonna die soon. He's almost dead, which is nice, but almost is not dead. Almost is almost, and almost pisses me off. Because I'm not happy that he's almost dead, because it's not a hard fight, so I'm not relieved that he's nearly dead or anything. Good job, Donald. You smack him like that. Ow. 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 You suck. Die, die, die. We're on his last health bar, finally. And I wasted fucking Ragnarok. I didn't even get to use the invincibility to my advantage. I'm really sorry about this, guys. And I'm even sorrier, or I'm more sorry? Fuck, I don't know. About the fact that I have nothing to say about this. It's just fucking annoying. I promise the rest of the stage isn't this boring, or repetitive for that matter. I don't think we even have to fight Behemoth anymore. I think this is the last Behemoth fight. It's mandatory anyway. Because there is a Behemoth in the Olympus Coliseum when you play the Hades Cup, but I'm not doing that. Or at least I'm doing it now. I'm not doing it on this run. Because that would take a while. And we, of course, do not have the time to waste. Oh yes, please kill him. Yes, thank God. Didn't even level up though. And he drops a bunch of stuff, which is cool, I guess, but I'm not going to use any of it. But finally, now we can get on with the actual stage. Okay, here we go. Now this area is really big, and it goes vertically and horizontally, and it's that great, or it's pretty great, I guess. There's a lot of hidden treasures around. But what's great about this is that you can just glide to the edge, and that's it. There's a hole in the ground that you can fall through, and a save point right next to it, and yeah, this save point right here is optional, where it will disappear. It has a chance of disappearing because enemies will spawn in this area. Oh shit, I'm sorry, I hit the mic. And now we have the world terminus. What fans, or I guess is actually confirmed to be how the Heartless enter the worlds. Which means we get to go through all the worlds, and stuff will happen in them. We get a little mini boss, or we get a little boss fight, or not boss fight, but a little enemy rush of the enemies we'd encounter in that area. And after the conclusion, you can open that treasure chest, because there's one in each world. You can open the treasure chest and get a copy of the boss-specific item that you got for that world. Which is nice if there's one of those pieces of equipment you really like to use. I know in the original version of this game, the Holy Circlet, I think, would I would definitely equip both Holy Circlets. Bastard. Fat bastard now, by the way. I forget to mention this, but the large bodies are really weak to magic. So, you could do that. Which I actually might do. Yeah, he's almost dead. There he goes. There's actually a third one? Well, I didn't even know there was a third one. But yes, these guys are really weak to magic, and you can actually hit them with magic from the front too, so that's kind of useful. Yeah. Not difficult at all. Although I'm dreading the later parts of this whole thing because they're gonna start bringing out the enemies I don't like. You know, for example, air soldiers. Pretty much anything that can fly, I don't like it in this game because they're really annoying. And I'm not sure if you actually have to do this or not, now that I think about it. But I'm better safe than sorry, and I'm going to do it anyway. I only know is that the fights are for the equipment. I don't know if you actually have to fight them in order to progress. You may have to, though, as far as I'm aware. So, we'll be doing it. Besides, it's experience, you know. I could use some of that. Oh, God knows I'm probably going to die. Or at least get extremely close. Multiple times. Oh! Freaking auto lock on targeted the wrong enemy as that guy was charging at me. Right. That's the end of this area. We go back. We move forward.